Hey you beautiful people, I'm back again with winter just around the corner in Hong Kong. The only thing that I can do is pick up a dark shade, and this is today's look. So if you want to know more about today's look, so you need to just keep watching the video. And the foundations that I've used today is Urban Decay All Nighter shade 4.0 and Urban Decay Naked Skin, and my shade over here is 3.0. I have just used one pump of each foundation and mixed it well and just dabbed it on my face. And the next thing that I have used is this powder by Givenchy. It's called Prism Libre and it's in sweet caramel. I have just dabbed this powder all over my face so that my face doesn't look too shiny. Make sure you use any eye primer before doing any eye makeup. I have used Urban Decay Original. Highlights I have used today is Nightlife by Sigma, Naked 3, that's by Urban Decay, Too Faced, Totally Cute. So here we go, let's start today's tutorial without wasting time. So the first shade from Totally Cute I have picked up is Unicorn, and this is a very shimmery white shade, as you can see. And this goes right over the brow bone, and gently with light hands I'm just going over the brow bone, as you can see. The next shade that I'm using is from the palette Nightlife, and this is called After Hours, and this is the first shade that I'm using on the eyelids using a normal blending brush. This shade goes right over the eyelids, just leaving the center. I'm just going to surround the entire eyelid, leaving the center and pulling it out a little bit because I'm not going to create any cat eye. It's just a glamorous, deep, dark look. The next shade I'm using from the same palette is Urbanate, and this goes right over the same shade that I've used before and surrounding the eyelid, leaving the center and pulling it out a little bit, as you can see. The next shade I'm using from the same palette, and it's called VIP, and I'm using a small blending brush for this, and this is the third shade, and this goes right over the same shade that I have used previously, surrounding the eyelid and leaving the center, just like this. I have taken a bigger brush basically to blend. The previous brush was too small, so I have taken a bigger brush right now. And I'm just blending the shade into the others, as you can see, and then just taking a clean blending brush, I'm just going to diffuse any harsh lines that I see and diffuse it as much as I can, and making it smooth. And just adding a little bit of color. I'm just adding a little bit of VIP, and this is how it's done. I'm just going to wet my brush with a finishing spray, and this is by MAC, and the shade that I've used from the palette Naked 3 by Urban Decay, it's the shade Dust, and this goes right in the center, the space that I have left. This just goes right in the center, as you can see. I have used a very small flat brush. This is a very simple way of doing this eye makeup. It's just 3 shades and there's one in the middle, so it's easy to remember and it's easy to follow too. And then I'm using a clean blending brush just to diffuse the corner of this shimmery shade that I have used in the center, so that this looks one total eye makeup and doesn't look untidy too. Next I'm using is this shade again, Unicorn, and this goes right on the inner corner with a small tip brush actually, and this brush is by Zoeva. I like these brushes. These are nice brushes, and these are pretty affordable too. Next, to line my eyes, I'm using Morphe gel eyeliner. What's wrong with me? Yeah, gel eyeliner, and using an angled brush, I'm just going to line near the lashes, as you can see. And it's not a very huge thing that I'm going to do today. It's just a simple thing, as I have shown and explained in most of my videos, how I line my eyes, how I do cat eyes, how I take the fleck towards the end. It's the same thing that I'm going to do today, so I'm not going to do any more explanation. If you want to know more on this, you can see the videos that I have done before, and I will be doing a video shortly just on how I do my eyebrows, and how I do cat eye, and how I do the fleck, and etc and etc. So yep, so as you can see, I'm just adding the product, and at the same time I'm smoothing any harsh lines that I see, because I need to make things really tidy. And then towards the inner corner, just like this. This is almost done, and I'm just filling up any gaps that I see right here. And then I'm using my foundation on a flat brush, and I'm just cleaning it up, making it more neater under the eye. Yeah, I'm just smoothing it a little bit and dabbing it with my beauty blender. And this beauty blender is by Real Techniques, and you can see I'm just creating that fleck towards the end. I don't know, I just love it. It makes the line look more, makes the eyes look more nice and more neat. And yeah, this trick really works well for me. Just adding the foundation and just cleaning and sweeping under the line, and just sweeping it towards the end of the eyebrows. This is how it should look after the fleck. Pretty decent, pretty neat, and pretty nice. With the lower lash line, I'm going again with After Hours from the same palette, and I'm just using smudging brush, and this goes on the lower lashes just like this, as you can see. And this just lightly smudging it with light hands and not pressing too much. And then the next shade that I'm using is VIP from the same palette, and this goes on the lower lash line too, just like this. And then I'm using this white pencil, and this I have purchased from H&M, and this does it's just like NYX or any other white pencil that I get from the market, so you can just use anything what you have. And I'm going to apply this on the waterline, as you can see. And for the lashes, I have used L'Oreal double extension, and it's time for falsies. I have applied my false eyelashes, and I have finished off with the mascara too. And now with the concealer, I have used NARS as usual, and my shade is Ginger. For the still images, I have added extra shade on my lower lash line, because it's different when we take pictures. Sometimes the shades are not really visible, so I have added extra product on the lower lashes just to darken it, so that it's more visible in all the still images. And even the blush, I have added a little more, so that it is more visible in still images. You need not do that, because it's different when we just walk out and when we need to have makeup. so you don't have to apply so much of blush. And then the next the next product I'm using is the loose powder by MAC. It is called Prep and Prime, and this goes right over the concealer that I have used under the eyes. So that's in case you find that the color is not visible in the video. But yeah, when we click pictures, we have to darken the shades a little bit. And next I'm using Real Cheeky Party, and this is by Benefit, and I'm picking up Hoola from the palette as usual, just to sculpt my face a little bit. I'm doing very light contouring today, as my eyes and my lips is going to be really very dark. So yeah, I don't want my whole face to look really super dark with too much of contouring and too much of dark eyes and too much of dark lips. So I'm going a little bit light with the contour, and yeah, this goes right over the forehead. This goes right on the hollows of my cheeks, and this goes on the nose as well, just a little bit, not much, just to improvise and enhance the features actually. Yeah, so just like this. And then just using another clean brush, I'm just going to diffuse the line, and just like this. As you can see, it's pretty easy to do, no hard work. And next I'm using Casino by NARS, and this goes right over the Hoola that I had used, and this goes right on the hollows, on the hollow of the cheek, and I'm just extending the light a little bit. Basically I'm mixing two, one is Hoola and one is Casino, and I'm just using a clean brush to blend it well, so that this looks more natural and doesn't look like a bar of chocolate on the face. Just like this, as you can see. Keep blending it till you get that kind of a result where it looks like it's a part of your face, it's a part of the skin. And then I'm using the loose powder by MAC, and then this goes just underneath the under the contour. And then with a clean brush, I'm just removing any excess product on the face, just like this, as you can see. And the next product I'm using is Scarlet. This is by MAC, and this blush is super pigmented. I have used this blush in several videos and even in my daily life, because I love this blush. This is one blush that goes really well with dark makeup. And as you can see, I'm just going over the contour, but I'm not going on the apple of my cheeks, and I'm just taking a clean brush and I'm just blending it into the contour that I have used. And next I have used just this pencil by H&M. I'm just going to line this, I'm just going to line my lips with this pencil, and this is actually called Zinfandel. I don't know the name, but this is by H&M, and this is a nice shade. And the next shade that I'm using is by Dior, and it's called Dior Effect Matte 880, and it's called Fascination. As you can see, I have lined my lips with H&M pencil, and then I'm filling up in the gap that I have kept in the middle with the Dior lipstick, and ultimately getting a result like an ombre result. But yeah, you can opt for one shade too instead of mixing two shades. I loved doing this. So guys, this is the end of the tutorial. So that's it everyone. I hope you liked the tutorial as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. A very happy Diwali to everyone around the world. I shall see you in my next videos. Bye bye, take care.